Do you remember all of the 2000s minigames that we played when we were younger? They're so nostalgic to me, as I remember being completely obsessed with them, spending hours immersed in those games. In this video, I'll share the minigames and interactive projects I've been creating during the past few months, all inspired by the Y2K games I played growing up. I will be combining my skills in pixel art, illustration, game design, graphic design, UI design, and more. Before I get into all of that, I wanted to reintroduce myself to both my new subscribers and to new viewers on this video. Hi, I'm Lynn, a designer who is interested in creating immersive and thoughtful experiences. One of the things that I am exploring is creating immersive experiences through games. I'm still a beginner in that aspect as I still don't know how to code, but I am committed to bringing my ideas to life in the ways I can for now. If you're interested in following my journey and seeing more creative content, consider subscribing and liking this video as it really helps me and motivates me to share more. I've decided to create all of my mini games in Figma to get more familiar with the tool. Since I haven't learned how to code yet, it's the most practical option for now. Anyways, let's dive into the mini games and experiences I've made so far and the thinking behind all of them. I wanted this game to feel like a warm hug. When I started, it was the beginning of October, hence the autumn theme. I wanted to emulate the experience of opening a gift, but in a digital format. This started from the Inktober prompt backpack. With that in mind, I envisioned the player opening a backpack, and in that backpack, there will be a little gift box. Something that inspired me in this project is album designs and merchandise. I wanted there to be little different trinkets and goodies like there are in a lot of album boxes, especially in K-pop album merchandise. I repurposed some art pieces for this and created some new designs for other parts. The first part of the box was the cards, which was largely inspired by K-pop photo cards. I included a few pixel art pieces I created in the past and modified some so they would better fit the autumn theme. I also wanted to include a pin component as a lot of these goodie boxes come with either a pin or a sticker. The final component I wanted to add is a mini autumn zine filled with pages for people to view, use, and screenshot. I took inspiration from those Y2K magazines with fun lists, recipes, and little goodies that are always so enjoyable to flip through and cut out. With my limited Figma knowledge, it was difficult to make a full-fledged game. However, one thing I figured I could do was a Finding Waldo type of game, where the player has to find a character, click on it, and it will take them to the next level. The simplicity of this game reminded me of the many mini-games I used to play as a kid. My partner and I worked on this together, creating 3 levels in a day. Seeing his excitement as we built it was really the best part as it made the project feel so special. I already have a dedicated video on this game, so I'll keep it brief here. But if you want to see the full process, definitely check out that video. For this one, I wanted to experiment with arrow key navigation, like classic games where you explore a scene. The idea actually came from an Inktober prompt, which was binoculars. I envisioned a spooky setting reminiscent of the RPG games I enjoyed playing as a kid. Here is how it all came together. First, I started my sketch of a little cabin in the woods. I then tweaked it a bit to create a nighttime version of the scene. I added additional little details like glowing eyes to make it feel more alive. Finally, I prototyped all of the interactions in Figma. It's simple, a little janky, but it worked way better than I expected. It's definitely less of a game and more of an interactive experience. I was yearning for that pure Y2K feeling and nostalgia. I also happen to be a sucker for all things pink and cutesy. I was feeling the urge one day to draw a cute pink character. Here are some of the early sketches I made when trying to brainstorm. To be honest, my illustration skills aren't something I'm super confident in, and I felt like my final drawing was lacking something. That's when I thought, what if I used this drawing and built a world around it? Initially, I imagined a personalized Y2K style profile page that you can look and read through, one with all sorts of details and trinkets. However, I decided to take a different approach. I wanted to showcase my pink character's personalized desktop. I wanted her desktop UI to be super girly and pink, inspired by the Y2K toy computers, especially the super cutesy ones. First off, I designed a pink heart wallpaper. This is the wallpaper we ended up going with. Next, I designed a logo for the game, which I named Mocha's World. This is a logo and wallpaper together. For the desktop applications, I wanted to include different applications that my original character, Mocha, would have. To start, I brainstormed a few different ideas, and these are what I came up with. 1. A virtual pet application. 2. A photo booth. And 3. A status bar. I also used some pixel art for this as I pixeled the different icons and brainstormed what they would look like. I was supposed to include a music application, which is why you see the music icon, but unfortunately ran into some technical difficulties. For the virtual pet, I created a simple bunny sprite with a looping animation. I was inspired by all of the Tamagotchis that I had as a kid, as well as the other virtual pet games that I loved playing. For the photo booth, I wanted to bring Mocha to life in a small way, so I animated her to blink. Building off the Y2K theme, I added different photo booth-like decorations inspired by Puri Kura and all of the photo editing styles we used back during that time period. For the status bar, I was inspired by instant messaging back in the Y2K days. We used to set our statuses and updated them, and I really wanted to bring that nostalgia for this project. I also created and animated a simple pixel sprite to add to that nostalgic Y2K feeling. To give Mocha's character a bit more personality, I decided to include some extra details. Since I wasn't doing the Y2K profile page, I used some of the assets I already created to design some cute ID cards for her. Thank you so much for watching this video and supporting me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. It really motivates me to create and share more content. As always, I'll see you guys in the next video.